Vincent Vikings, man. This was one of them teams back in when I was younger. One of them teams. What y'all did? 95, 96, 97, 98, 2000, shit, 01. Come on, man. I ain't mad at y'all. Definitely rest in peace. Dang, High Shaw, this you right here, man. Shout out to that girls team too, man. That girls team used to do work back in the day. Yeah, we're gonna get into this one.
So last interview, you gave me a insight on your career, how you got into teaching, all of that. But I feel like a guy like you, man, we need more than a night. So warning, we ain't get to touch on that, man. So we on the court, you got the rock. Fill us in on Warning, what it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? How you did your thing back in the day, man.
Oh man, like listen, I never knew anything about Warning.
Yeah,
I had a middle school teammate,
yeah,
Deshaun Ezell, man.
okay,
They call him Shakes.
yeah,
And Shakes, he knew about that. Even though I knew I knew of Warning. Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
I
So
knew
it was
of
around
Warning.
before
But
you.
far as going about how to get connected with what team and all that stuff,
Yeah.
I never knew anything about that.
Okay.
And one of my buddies, my homeboy, he like my brother, man. He my
Okay.
younger brother because it was a tight clique of us.
Yeah.
Deshaun Ezell, he turned me on to it.
Yeah.
And we used to always ride bikes through the city, man. So we got on the bike, man, and we went down to 29th Street.
Okay.
And he had us try out for 29th Street, 12-14.
Yeah.
And I made the squad at the time. Daryl Banks, Mark Wade, Will Wade, and them. They was all coaching.
Yeah.
And we was 12-14. I think
Okay.
they had Cal Rayford and them.
Okay.
Jamal Turntine, Silas Mills and them. They was all like 15-17.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we was 12-14 right underneath them guys.
Okay.
Made the team.
Yeah.
I remember we had a practice at Lincoln,
Okay.
like right before our game.
Yeah.
And I remember Mark Wade was telling everybody about jerseys and all that stuff. And
yeah,
they had this
yeah.
thing about
Yeah.
playing to 7.
Yeah.
Everything was the 7. You had to prove yourself.
Yeah.
And I remember me and Marty Mitchell, we both wanted the number 7.
Uh-oh.
And he made us play
Yeah.
one-on-one for the number 7.
Yeah.
And I ended up beating Marty.
Uh-oh.
And then I ended up getting to wear the number 7.
Yeah.
So I was on the team, man.
Yeah.
At the time, 2-9 was loaded, man.
Yeah.
Was loaded. Like, you know, they had Columbia and Lincoln. You know, those parks was really good. Rose
Yeah.
Park and them, they was really good too.
Yeah.
But 29th at the time was the stuff.
Oh, yeah?
We had pretty much everybody in the city.
Okay.
And that year, everybody, our whole team went undefeated. And this the crazy thing about it, man. I didn't even start. I didn't even start, man. I came off the bench.
Yeah.
And I played minimum minutes that year,
Yeah.
12, 14. But I thought I made enough bones
Yeah.
to where I earned some respect through the
Yeah.
city because nobody knew about me.
Right,
I mean,
right.
guys who knew about me from the North Division League when I played for John Muir.
Okay.
You know, guys knew about me like that. But I think as far as the older guys
Yeah.
that was coaching around the city, you know, they didn't really know who I was.
Yeah.
And I think I kind of got some respect.
Okay.
Playing 12, 14, we went undefeated. All our levels went actually undefeated that year. Everybody won it for 2-9.
Yeah.
Everybody won it 2-9.
Yeah.
And that was the birth of me playing Warney.
Man, what's the nerves like your first game? Cause Warner a little different, man. What's
It is.
going
We
through your
was out on
mind?
the park.
What was going through your mind at that time,
Man,
bruh?
every game, man, when you playing against, you know, good competition, you know, the mind state of a good athlete, a good player.
Yeah.
You know, you wanna perform.
Yeah.
You know, you want to live up to the expectation that you set for yourself.
Yeah.
And I wanted to prove myself. I wanted to make my bones. And I knew in the Warning that I could do that.
Yeah.
So you know, I was a little nervous. I didn't play much,
Yeah.
but I do recall, you know, I scored a little bit in the game.
Okay.
I scored a little bit in the game.
Yeah.
Enough to where I believe I won the respect of Mark and them.
Okay. Yeah.
Mark and D Banks.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, rest in heaven.
Yeah.
D Banks. Earned the respect of them.
Yeah.
And I played a little bit more as the season went on.
Okay.
But then I had to make a decision, man.
Uh-oh.
The next year, because you got to think at that time, we had to move up.
Okay. Yeah.
We had to move up to was it 15, 17? No,
Okay.
I played actually 2 years, excuse me, Mark. I played 2 years, 12, 14.
Okay.
My second year, I played a lot more.
Yeah.
I played a lot more with our unit. Rest in peace, Willie Lipsy, Cool Love. We had Eric, we had the Jenkins. We had Brian Carter.
Yeah.
Deshaun Zell.
Yeah. Keep
Ooh,
shooting. Keep
Jay,
shooting.
bro.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting.
Deshaun Zell, Derek Carter.
Yeah.
Who was else running with us that year? I forgot who all was on my team, man. But we had a really strapped team, man. We were Marty Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
We had a really strapped team that year,
Yeah.
and we ended up. I think we won it again. I think we doubled down on it and won it back to back.
Man, what's that like for the rep? What's that like for the ego, man, to win a championship in Warning?
Oh man, it does wonders for you, man, because sometimes, you know, in Warning, if you win, it kind of damn near meant more than, you know, winning in school, man, because it was
Yeah.
so competitive.
Yeah.
The parks were so competitive,
yeah.
and you got a chance to earn your respect, man.
Yeah.
You know, to earn your respect.
Yeah.
If you play good in the parks.
Yeah.
And it just felt real good, man, especially
Okay.
for me coming out from Westline Housing Projects. And where we never had a good,
Right.
AAU team, but we had AFY.
Right,
And
right.
we was respected for AFY, but we didn't have no Warning team. Bob
Yeah.
didn't want to get that.
Yeah.
So it felt good, man.
Yeah.
It felt good, for real. It felt
Now, what's
good.
the adjustments? Was you in any outdoor leagues before that, or that was your first outdoor league?
Outdoor, that was it.
Okay.
That was it because I played AFY.
Yeah.
I played AFY
Yeah.
for Silver Spring Neighborhood Center.
Yeah. Man,
And
speak on the-
Warning was my first outlet for,
Okay.
for playground.
Yeah. Speak on the adjustment, you know what I'm saying? You know, inside, you one way. Then when you hit that turf, man, your game almost gotta adjust. So man, just speak on hooping
I think when we
outside.
was younger though, we didn't care too much about because at Silver Spring we played outside.
Oh, so you
outside at Silver Spring, like Bob closed the gym.
Yeah.
We out on the playground, or until the gym opened for us, we on the playground.
Yeah.
So we was already playing outside on the pavement.
It was regular.
It was regular for us to be out there.
Speak on this. So I heard back in the day, y'all went from park to park. Y'all didn't just stay at Lincoln.
No, that was the beauty about one.
Yeah, speak
the
on
city
that
was
one
safe,
time.
man.
Yeah.
The city was safe. We can go park to park, man.
Yeah.
I remember, I just remember this one game, man. We was playing 12-14. We was watching the 15-17 play. This was a home game at 2-9. And Daryl Wright, at the time, they was all playing 15-17.
Yeah.
Him, Silas, Cal, Tom Metcalf, and them.
Yeah.
They was all playing 15-17.
Yeah.
And man, I remember D. Wright got so hot, man.
Yeah.
You had dudes sitting on the top of the gate at 2-9.
Yeah.
All you hear is lay up, lay up. That was the first time I ever seen somebody shooting jump shots.
Yeah.
And they hollering lay up. That was the first time. So I said, oh yeah, D. Wright got that rep. Like they knew he was a shooter.
Yeah.
A scorer. So
Yeah.
like that right there, I love that.
Yeah.
And, Daryl became one of my favorite players.
Right.
Watching him grow up. That's why you hear me say a lot of times, like Greg Brown.
Yeah.
He remind me of Daryl Wright a lot.
Yeah.
He remind me of Daryl Wright a lot, man. But
Yeah.
playground, we was used to that. We was
Yeah.
used to playing outside, man.
Yeah. In terms of warning, bro, you finding your niche, you finding your rhythm, what got you going? When you got them games, bro, what's like, okay, this me.
I
This
just
what I'm
think the
doing.
confidence of playing with the talent throughout the city at the time,
Yeah.
that was really good.
Yeah.
No matter what high school you went to, what middle school you went to, every team was legit.
Yeah.
So getting a chance to playing with guys now where teams are stacked
Oh,
with
yeah.
good players.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have, sometimes your practices be tougher than the game, because
Yeah.
of the elite talent that you got,
Yeah.
on your team. So we was, dealing with that, have to figure out how can I get minutes with the dudes on my team. So sometimes you get to the game,
Yeah.
the game be easy.
Right,
Because you're
right.
in battle all week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, no, like, I think, like it was good, man. Like for me,
Yeah.
a guy like me that's coming out of pretty much the unknown,
Yeah.
and have to make my bones against guys and get some respect and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was good for me, man.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you warm
I
now,
loved
man. You warm now.
yeah.
warmed up
I mean, eventually it got to that. Once I
Yeah.
got to 15, 17,
Yeah.
it got to that. It got to that 15, 17.
Yeah.
And I had to lead 2-9. I hated it because I was playing behind so many good players
Yeah.
that I said, I think I'm good enough
Oh, you was
to go
square.
do my thing.
Okay.
So I left. I went to Atkinson.
Okay, yeah, shout
At the
out.
time,
Yeah.
Big Tree was there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Jermaine Osley.
Yeah.
Jermaine Osley was there.
Yeah.
And they had Ty and Tyrone that played for Tulsa West.
Yeah.
Eric and Derek came to Atkinson.
Yeah.
We had Big Dante that played for Mesmer.
Okay.
We had Big Man, Idris Hardrick that played. He was at Hamilton with us.
Okay.
He played for us. We had Pete Kennedy,
Yeah.
who played with me at Hamilton. My brother. We was all at Atkinson, 15, 17.
Yeah.
15, 17. We had a really good team, man. But the thing about it, some of the other teams were stacked so well that the competition was so steep. We won games,
Yeah.
but
As easy as it was.
we didn't get to the championship. I'd have had the success I had at Atkinson that I had at 2-9.
Yeah.
So I played 1 year at 2-9. I mean,
Okay.
at 2 years at 2-9, 12-14. I left, played 15, 17
Yeah.
with Atkinson. And then I left Atkinson at the time, and I went to Green Bay for 18-20.
Okay.
And played for Uncle Pete, which is Vic Barnett now. Everybody know him as Vic.
Yeah.
That's Uncle Pete.
Yeah.
At the time, we called him that. And I played for 20th, me, Shannon Smith, Vic
shout out,
Terrell,
man. Shout out to
Carter,
Shannon Smith,
Sam
man.
Rolak,
Yeah.
Charles Poe,
Yeah.
Jason Smith.
Yeah.
We had a squad.
Yeah.
We had a squad.
Yeah.
But the thing was, 2-9 did 2 and 20th did 2.
What's that?
Rose
Is that rivalry like?
all of them, man.
The old guys.
All
man.
of them. Every game. D right at Columbia and
Yeah.
stuff, man. Like you had to come strap your stuff up, man, or get blown out. You know, it was
Yeah.
that type of party, man.
Yeah.
But again, a great opportunity to measure yourself, man.
Yeah.
Great opportunity to measure yourself, man.
What's the bragging rights like in the city, bro?
For Warney,
Yeah.
it's major.
Yeah.
Until the next summer,
Yeah.
you got to eat it. Your part got to eat it. If whoever won it that year,
Yeah.
had to eat it. And at this time, Warning had moved inside. We was playing at North Division in Washington.
Yeah.
So Warning was no longer outside because stuff got a little challenging.
Yeah.
Wasn't safe for everybody to play outside. So
Right.
they moved it inside because they love what Warning stood for.
Yeah.
What Mike McGee set it up for to be. And they moved it inside and playing on the hardwood now.
It's
like a high school game now. It's like a high school game.
Yeah.
And we had some success, man.
Yeah.
We lost in like what was that? The Final Four.
Okay.
We lost in the Final Four and to 2-9. We lost in the Final Four to 2-9.
Good guys,
and I think
man.
2-9 played 20th Street.
Yeah.
In the championship.
Okay.
2-9 played in the championship against 20th Street.
Okay.
But that following year, I ended up leaving. I became a journeyman.
Uh-oh.
I became a journeyman because at that point I was a senior and I was getting ready to go to college.
Yeah.
So I knew my backcourt teammate was playing for 20th, Daryl Greer.
Oh, that's
And
okay.
D Ham. And I wanted to play with Daryl.
Yeah.
I wanted to play with Daryl to get us ready
Yeah.
for out in California at our JUCO.
Okay, yeah.
So I ended up going to 20th Street. And man, we had a team, man.
Yeah.
Like that team was really loaded. Like the 2-9 teams,
Yeah.
the Green Bay teams, we were loaded with Jermaine Osley,
Yeah.
Pokey, rest in heaven, Poke. We had D Ham, Richard Allen, myself. Like we had a whip.
Yeah.
We had a whip. And
Yeah.
I think we ended up, if I can recall it right, I think we ended up losing to 29th Street.
Yeah.
I think we ended up losing to 29th Street in the championship,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. I think we ended up losing. I think we ended up losing to them, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But I think we ended up losing to them in the championship.
What's tougher? What's a tougher game? Championship of Warning, championship for the city. Which one you getting up for more?
Oh, man. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough, Mark. That's tough.
Two different
Because
elements, man.
you got some fans that come to Warning that may not come to a high school game.
Right.
You know, and they'll let you know when they see you know, because that's their neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll let you know, oh, you couldn't beat us.
Right.
We popped y'all and this and that. And then you got some people who that don't go to Warning games, that go to high school games.
Right.
You know, so it's tough, man. I think it's equally. It was yoked equal.
Yeah.
You know, you had to get ready for both.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe even more back then for us, for Warning, because the teams were stacked.
Yeah.
You know, every high school was good when we was growing up.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but you had maybe 2, maybe 3 guys.
Yeah.
But Warning, everybody good. Everybody, just about the whole, your first 8 could start anywhere.
Yeah.
Could start anywhere.
Yeah.
So I think Warning it might. I don't want to say it does, but
Yeah.
it might, man.
And
It might.
In those days, was Warning tougher than AAU?
Ooh, shit.
It sounds like it. Sounds like yeah.
Ooh. And I gotta say this, like, I didn't play AAU until like my my sophomore or junior year. of high school.
Yeah.
And I've been playing Warning since I was 12.
Oh, okay.
So
it's
you know, I
ready
had
for
a
you.
lot more time on the Warning circuit playing with Warning than I did on the AAU circuit. But I tell you this, it was fun going out representing our city, representing our state.
Oh, yeah.
You know, to play against other states, especially like you got Chicago next door, Illinois.
Yeah.
You got Michigan.
Yeah.
At the time, New York with the Gauchos and stuff, they
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
family. You got like you got California, the different teams in California, Texas teams. So to me, like Jersey teams, man, like it was great to go against those guys, man.
Yeah.
It was great. And I mean, we played against some really
Oh,
legit
yeah,
guys, and we
yeah,
had a really good AAU program.
Yeah.
Myself, Aldrich Wilson, Ewell Clinton, Terry Preston, Frank Secker, Ryan Marifke. We had Darren Rankin, Greg Timmerman. We had Brian Curry, Otto McDuffie. Jamie Harrell played with us.
Okay.
Shannon Smith, because he was young,
Man, shout out
he
to
was able
Shannon,
to
yeah.
play with us some tournaments.
Okay.
Because he was so young, but Shannon was really playing up.
How much younger was he than you?
Shannon a year older than me.
Oh, you okay.
Shannon
okay.
a year older than me. That's big bro. That's
Okay,
big bro,
yeah,
man.
shout out to him,
I
man.
I welcome Shannon, brought him out to Westline, man. Welcome to everybody
Yeah.
in Westline. Just accepted, embrace Shannon with open arms, man.
Dominican
And I'm gonna say this: if Shannon, if you ever see this, man, remember that little sidekick that we used to ride in. That little sidekick.
Yeah.
We used to ride in, man.
Yeah.
But Shannon, that's big bro, man.
Yeah.
We played together at Green Bay. Yeah, Shannon, that's my guy.
Yeah.
But we had a whip,
Yeah.
our AAU team.
Okay.
Big Reggie Smith from Northwestern.
Okay.
Who am I leaving out? I know Brian Carter from Dominican.
Okay.
Brian Carter from
Shout out.
Dominican. We was loaded, man. We had a squad.
Yeah.
For real. We had a squad, man.
I can tell, man. You get warm too, man. It's warming up for you, man.
No, man, I gotta
Yeah,
eat
it's warming up.
this old oil.
Warming
You know, this
up
old
for you.
oil truck, man.
Yeah,
I
we
run
gonna
off
see
that
you.
old oil, man.
Man, we're gonna see you running fives tomorrow, man.
Right.
Calling the guys, I'm like, what y'all doing, man?
No, we played a student staff game, man.
Oh,
It was over for me, man. It was over. Warning and AAU, both of them is great outlets, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because it gives local colleges a chance to come out and see you play against good competition.
Yeah.
If you didn't play AAU, and then AAU give you that national notoriety,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get seen in front of high level colleges. So
Yeah.
both of them to me was equally important.
Yeah.
Both of them I had fun on. Both of them I had success on.
Yeah. That's what's up. As we wrap it up, you gotta settle this myth. I hope I don't get you in any stuff, man. So before we get to that question,
If it's about 2-9, I'm biased. I'm biased.
best warning game ever. What would you for you? What was your best game, man? Give us the
My
rundown.
best warning game?
Best warning game.
Oh, I have to say, I was playing Sherman. I was playing for Sherman at the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't even mention I played for Sherman, but I was 20th Street. Before I got to 20th Street, I played with Sherman.
Yeah.
And I had a game where me and D. Wright was playing each other. So he played for Columbia. We was on the court 2 when you
Yeah.
walk in North Division.
Yeah.
So when you walk through North, you got the first court. We was on the second court. And I remember Daryl just got back from Utah.
Okay.
His first year out at Utah.
Yeah.
And I remember D. Wright, man, he was something else.
Yeah.
We just battled it out. I think Daryl had maybe 60 something points. I think I had 40 something, and we just going back and forth,
Yeah.
scoring bucket for bucket. But what he did, he gave me an insight of what the next level was like.
Yeah.
I got to see that. He was
Yeah.
stronger. He was more explosive. He was quicker. You know what I'm saying? Just as his attack mode, all that, it was more elevated than what it was in high school. And I got a chance to see that firsthand.
Yeah.
Playing against him. So I said, oh, this is what I got to get ready for.
Yeah.
You know, if this is what they doing at the next level.
Yeah.
So that's what got me ready to go to the JUCO.
Okay.
And that's my freshman year when I put up them high numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
It was because what I was seeing, you know, when Daryl came home, I knew I had to get in the weight room. I knew I had to get myself together to be able to play at that level because I almost went to Utah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
telling me,
saying?
yeah.
Almost went there, but I ended up not going and choosing the junior college route.
Okay.
And I said, okay, if I got to be ready for D1 like this, you know, and I got to guard dudes like this.
Right.
You know, I said, oh man, I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
You know, but I was so grateful for D Wright giving me that experience.
Yeah.
You know, kicking my tail that day.
Did he get the win or you got the win?
No, he won on a buzzer shot, man. He got a 4-point play, man. And listen, man, I remember this like it was yesterday, man.
Run me through it.
I remember like it was yesterday, man. He on the right wing.
Yeah.
He got a pass, and he doing all his faking, all this. He took one dribble like he was going in, stepped back, pulled up. I'm going into him, shot it, nothing but net. 4-point play, man. 4-point play. I remember that like it was yesterday. I remember he had on the black like shorts like silkies, like they might have been some soccer shorts, but by the time he was sweating it out, they looked like some silkies.
Yeah.
You know, but man, got a 4-point play on us, man. Like he was killing us. D was killing us, man. But that showed me what elite basketball was like.
Right.
That's what, you know, him coming home. And then Silas was playing too at the time for 2-9 and seeing how Moan just taking off from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, man, you name it. Cal coming back.
Yeah.
Playing, like seeing him from Kansas.
Yeah.
You know, seeing Moan at Utah, seeing Durrell at Utah, just seeing these guys play, man.
Yeah.
I was just all like, oh man, I gotta get my game ready.
Yeah, I hear you.
Get my game ready.
Now this the question that might cause some friction in the city for the old school cats. Best part, best Warner part, best Warner location.
Man, I'm just gonna say hands down, to me at that time, it was 2-9.
Say why?
I said why? Because of the elite talent that flocked
to
2-9. Also because of the great coaches that we had at 2-9. The community of 2-9 just embraces, and I know every part gonna say that because I'm telling you who gonna battle me about that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Columbia battle me about that, Rose Park gonna battle me about that, Victor Berger gonna battle me about that, Lincoln Park gonna battle me about that, and 24th Street gonna battle me about that, and 20th Street as well. But 29th Street was special, the house.
Yeah.
We called it the house.
Yeah.
And it was after TA, big TA from East Side. He played for us. And they called it the house, man.
Yeah.
Behind him. And it was just special, man.
Yeah.
You was pushed to work hard. You was never given nothing, man.
Yeah.
And you always had to play against the elite, man.
Right.
I remember seeing BG, Charles Luter, Trevor Powell, you know, Chauncey, man, just seeing some of the elite going at it, man. Just going at it in practice. Because they used to practice ahead of us.
Yeah.
And then 15-17 practice. And then 12-14, we on the other court, the other end of the court. And I get to see all this great basketball, man.
Yeah.
You know, elite basketballs. And I don't think nobody could say at every level that they was as talented like 2-9 was. And I think that's what makes 2-9 so special, man.
Okay, shout out to 2-9, man. Last question, man. What did Warner do for you? What did Warner do for the city?
What Warner did for me, it gave a young man out of projects off the west side the opportunity to get seen.
Yeah.
It gave him an opportunity to prove himself against some elite competition. It gave me a chance to elevate myself where I was respectable throughout the city.
Yeah.
And what Warner did for the city, it saved lives.
Yeah, for sure.
It saved lives of a lot of young men.
For sure.
It saved the lives of a lot of young men. It made people come together. It made everything like a family atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
And it was certain people like from Parks, they could shut down everything. If they say, hey man, stop this, guys were stopping it. And I'm talking about dudes who was on the other side.
Oh yeah.
It was guys who was able to intervene in between all that. And they made those guys, it made basketball players and the guys from other side come together.
Right, that's dope.
And that's what Warner did. That's what makes it so special because it was about peace.
Yeah.
It was about respect, like it say on the shirt. It was about respect, man.
For sure.
And that's what Warning did. That's what Warning did, man.
One more question, man. If Westlawn started a team, man, what would y'all have done back in them days?
Hey, just
Westlawn
keeping it
had
real.
a team,
I
man.
think a lot of dudes wouldn't have played for where they played at.
Yeah.
If Westlawn had a team, just keeping it real. I don't think a lot of dudes would have played where they was at. I think guys would have wanted to come play for Bob Ricardo.
Oh, for sure.
And I think we'd have won a lot.
Yeah.
We'd have won a lot because we was winning a lot at AFY.
Yeah.
And some of the same guys who played for certain parks, they played for certain AFY teams.
Okay.
And as we was winning in AFY, I think it would have been the same result in Warning.
Well, we're going to stop it there, man. Again, man, it was a pleasure. Jump shot got to rolling, man. He was saying he want to shoot before this. It always, a real hooper, bro, take like 5 minutes. You get that form down, man, you butter, man. So,
Yeah,
again,
man. It's like that old what is it? That old deuce and a quarter.
Oh, yeah.
You get it warmed up, it run forever, man.
Yeah.
That's how I am. That 10W30.
But again, man, that's Cut Talk. We out.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to hit on the bacon.
There we go. That old deuce and a quarter.
There we go.
There we go.
We out. Here I introduce him, man. So we here, we back on Cut Talk, man. I got the OG Fred Riley in the building. As you can see, the scenery at Milwaukee Vincent High School. And I ain't gonna blurt the news. I don't want my man, you know what I'm saying, to introduce himself in terms of what he just took in terms of the job. But I'm glad you know what I'm saying, he brought me back on the pod. I'm gonna do part 2. So again, man, Fred Riley in the building, man. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good,
Yeah.
Mark, man. Blessed to do this second part 2 with you, man. I know we talked about it, but it was gonna be under some other circumstances. But hey, we don't question how God moves, and I think He put me in a better situation. So I'm glad about the decision that I made and the opportunity that's presented itself for me to come back into what I call is home, which is the city conference.
Oh, yeah.
And home too, where this is where it all started. Coming back to Milwaukee Vincent to be their proud coach of their boys basketball program, and hopefully I could get things up and rolling. Get this legacy and tradition back rolling the way it is. As you can see, it's deep, man. From girls and boys basketball to track. Vincent, it's just a great place to be. It is a great place to be. People don't understand it, and it's time to make Vincent great again.
So I want you to properly introduce yourself to the people as the head coach of Vincent, man. Properly introduce.
Oh, man. Everybody, I'm Fred Riley. I'm the new head boys basketball coach at Milwaukee Vincent High School, the proud Vincent Vikings High School, where they are the owner of 6 state champions, multiple NBA players, so many elite Division I players, and just a great place for young people to grow and blossom, man. So I'm happy to be here. Back here, part of the boys' side now, because when I started, I actually was part of the girls. Rest in heaven, Chris Griffin brought me in, gave me my first shot at coaching with the girls, and now back serving under the boys, man. So hey, I'm ready to go.
How does it feel?
It feels good,
just
man.
to say that, man.
It feels good. Just walking back in here, very familiar. Even though it's renovated and looks really good, but it feels really good. And when I got back, got welcomed by open arms, by staff, the principal, the assistant principal, and AD, just welcomed me with open arms, and they know my history. They know what I'm capable of doing, and they're excited about me getting it up and rolling.
So I asked you before when we were shooting around, you called Diener. The reaction he got from you, I'm saying, you getting the head coaching job, man. Speak on that one time.
I had to call Big Bro, man. I think it was only right. Out of the house that he built, I think it was only right for me to call and share that with him and get his approval, which I knew I was going to get his approval without a doubt, but I thought it was just right for me to call and share that with him. And then just to hear his voice, because we haven't talked in a little bit. Last time I think I talked to Big Bro was at my wedding. He showed up at my wedding, him and Ty Moser, and them, they was there. We got really close relationships, like brothers. And I thought it was important for me to reach out to him, share that news with him, and he was excited, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was excited, man, for me to come back because he felt like if it's anybody could bring it back, he felt like I was the guy to do it. He said he remembered everything, the success that I had at Washington, all the things that I was doing at Washington. He said he know that I'm built for it, I've been prepped for it, and he know it's gonna take off.
That's dope, man.
So he gave me his blessing.
Yeah. So when you think of the legacy of Vincent, I graduated in 09. So I think of players from 07, Deontay Garrett, Berquise Perrine, City, Marv, that whole crop, Trent, Mike, all them dudes. But for that, Marcus, Q-Bar, Elliot Johnson, Willathon Boyce. And but for that, you got GB, you got the Boo Wade, Carl Landry, all them dudes. So all that tradition.
Before that, you had the Gars.
You got the
Yeah,
Gars.
you know, you had the band.
Hey, I can't forget High Shaw in that group.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
oh, man,
saying?
come on now.
Jose,
Yes.
Marshall.
Yes.
Let me stop
Rodney
because
Bruford,
I
man.
go on.
I'm telling you, the legacy is deep, man. The tradition is
So
deep.
knowing you got all them guys, all this winning, what's the first step just to build to get back to that?
I think the first thing is add stability, man.
Yeah.
Putting something in place where the guys know that we are consistent, know that there's development that take place, know that there's gonna be discipline that's gonna be here, accountability. First, knowing that they gotta step in this building and be students first.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want that piece to get lost because you become a basketball player after school. You're a student first, and I want them to take school serious. That's why I made my presence felt. Last week, came into the building, walked around, introduced myself to some teachers, security and stuff like that. Just wanted them to know that I'm gonna be the coach that's gonna be here to support them throughout this process with these young men. I didn't want to be just a blank face that never was around and just show up for practice and stuff like that. I've never been one of them type coaches. I always wanted to be boots on the ground for them as students. So I want to start there first with building strong academic students. And then as we continue to build strong academic students, I want to pour into them as being leaders, leaders of men. And then we're gonna tackle the athletic piece because I believe once you get the academics in place, you get the culture and the leaders in place, it's easy to teach basketball.
Oh, for sure. When I was looking around, just looking at the campus and just looking at everything it's beautiful.
It is, man.
And then you just telling me how, because I remember on our last interview, you was telling me how you had the building at Washington.
Yeah.
You had it in check, men in the building who was doing their thing, had the kids in line. Your players knew what was up.
Yep.
So just bringing that culture over here, man, what's the steps you're gonna take to implement that? Man?
Well, I said the first step was getting my face in the place. People understand who I am, share with them my expectations for my players. And then also as they being here in this building, being able to support what I'm trying to put in place here. So I thought that was the most important thing, was just coming in and making sure people knew who I was, what my expectations are of my players and my expectations of them. But then also know that I'm an easy guy to reach, and I want you to be able to connect with me, share with me anything that's going on with my players. I think that's vital, especially with me not being in the building. And they have a strong core of men in this building already.
Oh, okay.
They got a strong core of men in this building already. One of my former players, he's working here, Ray Blakely.
Okay.
He's working with him, so that's an easy avenue to use Ray to talk on behalf of me, where it can bridge the guys to understanding where I'm coming from because Ray played for me. They have Coco here. Coco under Vic Barnett at the Rebels, intelligent young man who got a heart as big as Texas, who want to help young people. And I know he's all about Vincent because I remember when I used to coach against him, he always been here, been supportive of Vincent. We have our AD, Mr. Woods, which is also the assistant principal. We have our principal, Rich Watkins. These guys, they're gonna be in the building. They're gonna be making things happen, man. And then we also got some former players from the girls' side. You know, Ashley Britt is in the building. As an athlete, and then also an official, she could talk on behalf of how to help the guys and hold them accountable in the building. So it's a lot of positive people here that's gonna make some stuff happen.
So when you think of Vincent basketball, when Diener had the reins here in terms of identity, first of all, I think the most iconic warm-ups ever with the pinstripe, you know what I'm saying? Pinstripe pants and all that. But when you think of the team, man, hard nosed, tough. They always had a good point guard, always had playmakers, always just get it done. It was a certain just vibe and feeling when you seen Vincent show up. Tough, you know what I'm saying? That's a tough draw. So in terms of identity that you want to instill as a basketball team, man, Diener did his thing, you know what I'm saying? You was a pupil to him, but you your own man.
Absolutely.
So what's the identity of Vincent basketball now that you got the reins?
As
man?
crazy as it sounds, we share same philosophies.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna play tough as hell.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it done on the defensive end.
Yeah.
We're gonna limit teams from scoring. We're gonna limit teams from getting second chance opportunities. We're gonna make teams take tough shots. We're gonna rebound the hell out the ball.
Yeah.
We're gonna have help defense. We're gonna be scrappy. We're gonna get on the floor. We
Yeah.
come out with burns and all that on our knees and all that. We doing that.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how that's just been the nature of me
Yeah.
as a coach, and that was the nature of me as a player. You know, you're gonna be tough as nails. And then on the offensive end, try to simplify some things to make stuff easier for us that cater to the players and their strengths. If we're a running team, that's what we're gonna do. If we're gonna be an inside team, if we're gonna be a combination of running and inside, if we're gonna shoot threes, whatever it may be, I'm gonna look at my personnel and we're gonna cater to their strengths. And we're just gonna be very competitive, like every team I have ever put on the floor. When the Fred Riley team touched the floor, you know if you ain't lacing them up that night, it's a chance you're gonna get beat. I don't care if you the number one team in the state, number one team in the conference, if you're not lacing them up the right way, you will get beat by a Fred Riley team.
So in terms of the city conference, of course, Juneau, congrats to them. They did their thing. But you gotta think that's the power right now in terms of the city. Juneau, go to my ear. Reagan is solid, just in terms of bringing kids and attracting kids to pick Vincent. Because I know back in the day, Vincent had a certain status. And unfortunately, you know, the program kind of, you know, what's the sell? What's the sell to come here? I got a kid who good. Yeah, Vincent was good back in the day, but why should I send my kid to play for you?
Well, said this, and no knock on no school that has legacy and tradition.
Yeah.
But in this day and time, for the players, it's who you put your child in the hands of. You know, and if you put your child in the hands of somebody who got their stuff organized, down to detail, that's gonna hold your child accountable, who's gonna be honest with you and your child, that's gonna put your child in the best situation to win off the court as well as on the court, then why not give that individual that opportunity? And for me, I feel that I have worked and put myself in that position where I have shown repeatedly over and over and over for 11 years at Washington, for 3 years in Menominee Falls, even when I was assistant coach, working at North Division under Keith Stewart, working at Hamilton under Diener, being here in this house, working in the summers with Coach Diener, and then working with Chris Griffin, I have shown that I'm worthy of giving that opportunity. Because I'm gonna be fully into your child. I'm gonna be totally committed to your child and try to pour all my resources into the child, try to make their dream and their goals to come true. My thing is just to be a vessel to these young men. You know, the strange thing about sports, I use it as a vehicle to get through them to try to reach them for life. Because the important thing for me, Mark, is I want them to be successful in life. The ball stopped bouncing at some point.
Oh, for sure.
It stopped bouncing at some point, whether if it's at the end of high school, whether it's at the end of college, or you have a blessed, long professional career, the ball bounces somewhere. Where do you go from there? What type of person are you? What type of father are you? What type of husband? You know, what type of brother? What type of nephew? What type of grandchild? How are you pouring back into your community that gave you an opportunity to get out, you know, and stuff like that? That's what I'm more interested in, breeding young men who can give back, that want to be leaders, step up and be leaders into their community. And I've been very fortunate to have some men that have, some of my players that really stepped into that light and owned it. And then, you know, the numbers, you try to beat the numbers, you know, because the numbers really work against you. But in most part for me, the numbers have worked in my favor. So when I'm talking to a parent, in regards to that, they call me, or if I see them somewhere, you know, that's what I share with them, you know, and I say, why not, Vincent? And I just gave you the rundown of the men that's in this building, the people that's in this building that's gonna help me along this journey. I'm definitely gonna hold everybody accountable throughout my process. Why not, Vincent? Look at the rich tradition here. I think I can get any one of those alumni to get involved here, to come back and pour into these young basketball players. And that's where it started at. When you got somebody who can mentor these young men through the process, who walked in that life that they've been there, you got a coach who here gonna bend over backwards for you, you got an admin here, you got a staff here that's willing to work for you. Why not, Vincent? Why not?
I hear you. In terms of expectations for your first year, you got to start somewhere. In terms of what you're trying to accomplish in year one, what's the goals?
I want to improve, first of all, attendance.
Yeah.
It starts first as a student, again. I want to improve the attendance of my players. I want to improve the academics of my players. I want to improve the character of my players. Then next, accountability within practice. I want players in practice every day.
Oh, yeah.
You know, every day. I want players in practice every day. I want them busting their ass every day. Every day to get better. And then the other part is building a brotherhood amongst each other, allegiance of trust within each other, man. That's what I'm looking for to build. And then if that leads to us having success, which I know that formula does, that's what I'm kind of looking into, building that leadership piece, that accountability as a student, attendance-wise, and then building great habits. Great habits that trickle out into the court, which allows us to win.
Oh, for sure, man. So in terms of you, the dope thing I see and I hear from you, bringing that old school coaching back to the city. Don't get me wrong, there's some good young coaches on to come up in the city again. Tory, Emmett Colbert, this next crop that's coming up. But to have an OG come back to the city conference, what does that just mean for you, man?
It's a great privilege for me to allow mentoring. To these young guys that's coming up, if they ask for it.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely don't mind stepping in, and I know most of those guys that you just named and talk to them, some more than others, but like Tory, man, I called him right after he won it and just told him how proud I am of him, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Just the job he done in a short period of time. And I just see the difference in how his guys play, and I see the love that they have for each other and how they willing to just bend over backwards for the staff and their players. I said, yeah, he got something special there. He knows what he's doing, and that he needed to hear from us older guys. You know, that he's going in the right direction. He's doing the things the right way, and to be honest, he is the future of the conference. He is the future right now of the conference. And I just want to be able to offer my experience, my knowledge, however way I can, however that looks, in support of these young guys that's coming up, man.
That's dope. So in terms of your stops, like I said, you was at North, you was here, did your thing at Washington, you was at Menominee Falls. Growth is a thing with everybody, man. We can live and we learn from our mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing the stuff we good at. All those stops, all that experience, what things have you learned from those stops that you want to implement here? Just getting better as a coach, what's some stuff you want to do?
Patience.
Yeah.
Especially in a situation like this, the dynamics, patience, because it's just not going to happen like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take time, so I got to be patient, build relationships, strong, reliable relationships. That's vital throughout this process. Just making sure I have an open door policy. That not only just parents, players, teachers, administration, that they could come to me with anything, any concern or idea, whatever, that I'm open and flexible to hear their ideas. Don't necessarily mean it's going to always go that way, but just to be respectful enough to hear what they got to say. And if it's something that I feel is very beneficial to the program, then absolutely, I'm all on board with it. I just think those are some of the key things right out the gate.
Well, I'm excited, man. Like I said, Vincent, I always looked at Vincent in high regard for my era, before my era, and just to see a guy like you, your character, your acumen come here and turn it around here, man, that's dope. I think that's dope for the city. That's dope for the city conference, definitely. So, brother, if you got any words left for, your players, Vincent High School, man, what you saying, man?
I do want to say this because a lot of people may know about this or may not. Marcus Landry and them have the Landry family. They have they do agriculture. Fancy word for farming.
Right.
And we have some land out back, Vincent, where I definitely want to connect with Marcus and
yeah,
the Landry family
yeah.
and get our players into understanding the importance of why agriculture is an integral
Oh, yeah,
part.
for
Because
sure.
if technology crashed, the way things are going with all this processed stuff, how you could grow your own, you know, to keep yourself healthy for your family and stuff like that. That's one thing I want to share with families
Yeah.
and players and parents, how important that piece is. We take for granted that. And we know as a student athlete, eating right,
Oh, yeah.
sleeping right, training right, that stuff is go hand in hand. So with that agricultural piece that we have here, I'm definitely interested in tapping into that.
Yeah, you got
when
to.
I was a boy, we used to go up north. My granny, my granny, she used to have some land up north.
Yeah.
And I remember she used to pay us $0.25 a roll. So I'm familiar with getting in those fields and planting and stuff in that hot sun and picking stuff and pulling out those weeds and stuff like that. But at the end, you know, sitting down, eating that good meal that came from the hard labor that we put, me and my sisters put in the planting that stuff, man. Like it felt good, man.
Yeah.
It felt good. So that agriculture piece, I don't want anybody to take that as like lightly. That's an integral piece that I'm gonna be pushing as well for our people. So many of our kids don't eat healthy. All you see them is Flamin' Hots, these sodas, these tropical fantasies, and all this stuff, man. All that sugar and a lot of that. We gotta train our kids up right to eat right, so they can be able to take care of their system. So it allows them to perform, allow them to live longer. You know, but I'll be wrong if I don't sit up here and shout out a lot of the historical guys that played here. I know Coach Armour started here, taking his team to state. They didn't win state, but they had some Vince Nichols, at Garth and all those guys that Robin Bridges, freshman that was upstate. They had some really strong teams here that later trickled down and to Rodney Buford and them that became very strong. And you know, he was had a long career in the NBA, made it to the finals, and even came back and coached here. I'm replacing a great coach that was here, and his legacy is rich here as a player. And then you look at after that, you're talking about the Jose's and the Marshalls, oh my God, Qmont, Greer, and then you going in, you know, George Highshaw, you got Marshall Williams, man. That list just goes on and on and on, man. And Boo Wade, and Greg Brown, Wante Wade, Carl Landry, Tyler James, man. Don't forget Rob Yanders. Rest in heaven, Rob.
Gotta shout out my guy Fred Dart too.
Oh,
Big
come on,
Dirt,
man. Big Fred.
Hey, listen,
I was Fred's teacher, man. I was Fred's teacher. And listen, true talk, Fred will tell you this. I was pushing him to go play because he didn't even want to play at first because of the relationship.
He told me
and
that.
I told Fred, absolutely not. You got too much to offer. You're gonna go play. And I pushed Fred, and then he actually made the team and played for Coach. But yeah, Fred and them, man. Theron Rogers, man. I mean, it's rich, man. We talking about like Deontay Garrett and them. Come on, Q Bar, Willathon, Marcus, Billy Memmis. Man, that list just go on and on. And I love coaching those guys over the summer, man. Where we won the championship, we beat Wes Matthews and them down in Marquette in the Summer League. And then you talk about coming behind that. You had Trell Smith and City and Yusuf Gray. And I keep forgetting my man name. He was really good. Siobhan Scott. Siobhan Scott and them, they was really good. And then, you know, Bree and them, Brandon and them, they were tough. Elliot and them, Brockese, DG. Man, the list goes on and on of the amazing players that came through this gym, leaving they sweat all over this floor, pouring their heart, their tears, their blood into this program, making it such an elite program that it is. And I'm just proud to be back here and make build my own legacy within their legacy.
Yeah, that's dope. One more, can't forget the young boy Deontay Burton. He ain't no boy. Deontay Burton up in here too.
Oh man, come on, man.
He a little younger, but he definitely had that same ilk, man.
A dog.
He should be in the league, man.
A dog.
But
a dog was in the league. Paul George said it best, man.
Yeah, he did.
He knew what Deontay was doing, man, in OKC, man.
Yeah.
He was a dog, man. It's just that, you know how the NBA is, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of politics behind it. And, you know, he should have been playing there a lot more than what he was.
For sure.
Got an opportunity in Sacramento, got an opportunity in Detroit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, D. Burton should have been playing a lot more than what he was, and should have had a long career in the NBA as well as Marcus Landry, man.
Oh, yeah. But you know what I'm saying, D. Burton doing his thing overseas now. And you're saying Marcus got the farm, which is big time. But man, brother, if you got anything else, you got me wanting to hoop now saying all them names. Saying all them names, man. But if you got anything else for the people, man, anything else?
You want your child to be developed. You want somebody that's going to be fully committed into your child. You want your child to be a student and be successful in the classroom. This is where you want to send him. For the next, I want to say 2 decades, but as long as I'm here, this is where you want to send him. You want him to be right here at Vincent High School. No knock on no other program in the city. I'm only talking on behalf of what I'm capable of doing and what I'm willing to do as long as I'm the coach here. You know, we're gonna put it down, we're gonna bring it back, and we're gonna make a lot of people proud of this burgundy and gold.
Yeah, it's dope, man. And it's like the dope parallel you brought up with farming. You doing the same thing. You plant seeds, watching them grow here. So I think that's dope. And we talked about the gym. Gym is dope, but I said, man, they need to keep the yellow lights, man. Don't get me wrong. It's dope that they got the, you know what I'm saying, it lit like it is, but I just feel like them yellow lights was like historic, bro, nostalgic. But I mean, it's dope,
but it's with legacy of its own too.
Yeah.
You know, it had a legacy of its own, man. And now they have brought this new lighting in for me. I love the new light. It's gonna light this court up like we gonna light this court up when we step on it. And it's gonna be an amazing, amazing time. We're gonna have some good runs here. We're gonna see if we can hang some more banners up there, get some more pictures up there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have my mom and dad at the games, my wife.
Yeah, that's dope.
My son, my family gonna be here. My pops, man, I love him to death, man.
Yeah.
He put so much into me, man, as always had my back ever since I can remember my step pop stepped into my life, taught me everything I know as a man, along with some of my mentors. But Pops, you know I love you, man. Reginald Wallace, you know I love you, man. He stepped into my life, taught me a lot of things about being a man, taught me how to work, how to sacrifice, how to be committed to what I want, because that's all I saw him do was grind. I saw him grind and make sacrifices and commitment for our family. Guess what? I do the same thing. I grind. I make sacrifices. I'm committed to everything that I do. And it was all off the back of a man who took time to plant a seed in me.
That's dope. Well, man, I ain't got nothing left in the clip, my brother. I think you did a wonderful, wonderful job as always. And your memory is impeccable with names, man. The best I ever seen. But again, Mark Pace, say it again one more time. Head coach at Vincent.
Hey, man.
Say your title
proud
right, man.
head coach of Milwaukee Vincent boys basketball program, Fred Riley here.
In the building, man, that's Cut Talk.